Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something every goalie nerd loves talking about, break angles. If you've ever been confused about what a 90-degree, 590, or 600 break really means, or wondered which one is right for your game, this is the video for you. We are going to cover every single break that Bauer currently offers, explain what they feel like in your hand, and give you some comparisons so that you know what glove might fit your style best. With a stock Flylight Vapor 90. The new Vapor 90 with the 5% longer tee just has a bigger, wider shape to it. Very cozy inside. It comes with a single tee that has nylon lace. Super soft nylon, great pocket. I wouldn't even need to suggest a skate lace pocket unless you desire the look of a skate lace pocket. They offset the tee this year, made it a lot wider. And it covers the puck when you press down. We'll get into that. The Bauer Vapor 90 glove is phenomenal for those that like that fingers over closure. Although in this case, I feel like it closes a little bit more traditional where your thumb comes to meet your index finger. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely a 580 feeling glove. It's just a little bit more natural and it creates that quick, snappy feeling glove that everybody knows and loves. Let's take a look at the inside here. We've got a traditional wrist strapping system and this awesome knuckle strap that encompasses your entire hand inside. Then there's this really soft material in here and there's grip print on the inside. If you can see in here, get a good look. There's a nice grip print in there. So it's almost like a sure grip material. It's catch grip. And it's super nice. Great wrist mobility with the cuff. Backhand's super nice. Strapping's great. I would cut this piece off here with the wrist cuff just to have a little more wrist mobility. Or go with the older ultrasonic backhand. But that's just me. If you're looking for a nice snappy closure where those fingers come in and curl around the puck, this is the one for you. Now, covering the puck, the Vapor 90 of the past had struggles with this. The puck would leave right around the tip of the tee here, like you see. If I don't press down all the way, there's a gap for the puck to move out. But if I press down with all my force, like a goalie should when they cover the puck, it has no problems pulling that puck around. There's no other areas for it to come out. And this is the single tee version. The double tee version is even better if you're ordering custom. So keep that in mind. This glove does cover the puck now. It's a phenomenal 580 version, right up there at the top of the charts for one of the best 580s on the market. Now let's look at the Flylight. So new to this year, we got the Flylight glove taking over the Vapor line. Previously, the Hyperlight 2. The changes made here, also a bigger pocket, a little bit larger tee. Closure is super snappy and the palm feels connected because there's the lacing stitching down the palm. So right on the center of the palm, they connected it with lace. No more bubbles, no more palm twisting. It's just phenomenal. Nice open pocket, presents well to the puck. Similar backhand and cuff to the Vapor 90. This one comes with a double tee, but also nylon, and it's a really nice nylon lace if you order stock. Same wrist strapping system, knuckle strap, just super nice how your hand gets connected in here. And then on the inside of this one, we got the exact same grip print material on the fingers. Feels wonderful with that really soft catch grip texture. So I put my hand in here. This glove snaps. This glove is awesome. Once broken in, it's so nice. If you're a 590 fan, you will love this glove. Compare it to the true 590. It's right up there. More comfortable for sure. More padded. Possibly just a little bit different in the style of closure than your traditional 590. But here you're going to have your in-between closure where you're not going all fingers, you're not going thumb, two fingers. It's right there in the middle. This is such a phenomenal glove. The build quality and the padding alone just makes it so strong. So let's compare the Vapor 90 with the Flylight for a second. First off, you can see the overall shape. The Vapor 90 has a little bit more curve to it, but not much. So obviously it's going to help you catch those pucks up by your ear. a little bit higher up. Your glove angle has to change in your stance. The 590 is more moderate between the two breaks. So you can see this here. A little bit more scoop on the Vapor 90. The angles on the T are a little bit different from the overhead view, and the fingers are more or less the same. The main difference here is the palm lacing. The Flylight having that stitching down the palm, and the Vapor 90 really being loose and elongated with the fingers, having that scoop to it to really just suck in those pucks. The last of the stock options has become my new favorite glove. So this here is the Shadow, such a phenomenal glove, massive presentation, probably the biggest glove on the market. The T now comes reinforced when you order this glove. It's a standard double T, typically with a skate lace pocket. This glove here I've used quite a bit. I've really enjoyed it. Super snappy, whole-handed closure. If you like that whole hand, fingers to thumb feel, this is totally the glove for you. The best 600 glove on the market right now. A ton of padding in this glove. Super well-built quality. And the strapping in here is awesome. So you kind of have this over-knuckle strap like from the Mock, but they also added a wrist strap. So as you can see here, the knuckle strap attaches, but you also have this wrist strap that just sucks your hand in. This glove here has the DuraConnect palm, so it's a super soft Nash-like feeling palm. This really awesome knuckle strap, and then you have the grip print. And there's grip print right on the palm, which I like in this one because it just holds your whole hand together. A nice pinky loop, and then there is a thumb loop in here. It's kind of an elastic thumb loop with gel behind it, and I prefer to not put my thumb in there, to be honest, because it cramps up. A lot of goalies I've heard cut that out. It'd be really nice to get an option for an adjustable thumb loop for next year on this glove, but for now, honestly, I can't complain. My hand does not slip out even without my thumb in there, and it just feels great. Check out this closure one more time because it's just so good. Huge presentation, awesome pocket. The backhand has tons of wrist mobility. You get that very similar feel to the S60 on the backhand. And look at that. Gorgeous mitt. Let's compare these as well. The Vapor 90 and the Shadow. So you can see the Vapor 90 has that scoop to it as well. The Shadow has a larger pocket. So if you're going to get pucks in the palm, most likely the Shadow, those pucks are going to go straight into the pocket. But overall, the shapes are really similar here. That's why I think I used the 580 for a long time, and I can switch to the Shadow, no problems, because the presentation, the way I hold my glove, is more or less the exact same. Has almost the same scoop to it here. And the T's just slightly forward on the Shadow, which I struggle with a little bit to get used to, but if I pull my wrist back, it's not much of a problem. Shadow covers the pucks up like a dream. It's so nice. It's a lot easier to break in than the other two models that Bauer has to offer. Let's compare it to the Flylight here. So the Flylight's kind of between the two, Vapor 90 and 600. Shape, you can obviously see the pocket size, the difference. This glove overpowers the Flylight. I mean, it's massive. But the Flylight has its benefits for sure. It has more of a round shape, more neutral close, and overall it's just more of a connected feel for a glove. So the Shadow with the larger T, it definitely comes to a point more to kind of bring that pocket to life. In summary, you've got your three major break angles, your Vapor 90, 580 degree, your 590 in between degree with the thumb, fingers, and then you've got straight thumb to fingers, which is the 600 Shadow glove. And last but surely not least, I cannot leave this one out of the mix. On our post on Instagram, we left this out of the mix, and you guys definitely had a hard time with it. The S60 2S Pro built glove. Now, most goalies in the NHL that are still using a Bauer glove are using this build. It has the best backhand, the most wrist mobility, solid protection, fantastic strapping, just your traditional loop straps, and the closure is just so awesome. I think what makes this glove so good is that it kind of has this awesome scoop with the fingers, how they come out forward. If you look at the top angle view, you'll see here, the fingers are kind of out there, so when the puck's rolling in off the fingers or anything, it goes straight into the pocket. The inside of this glove also has some of my favorite features. There's this really, really nice Nash material, and then it goes into a sure grip on the inside of the palm. There's no grip print in this glove, and it just feels so soft and connected. Also, there's this awesome knuckle area, so when your hand goes in there, it just gets locked in. Some of the best strapping that people definitely prefer. Pros definitely prefer this strapping. It shows by how many use this glove. Here's the comparison we've all been waiting for. The shadow next to the S60. So right off the bat, you can see the shadow's got more modern touch, but more or less the overall design is more or less the same. The backhand's a little bit looser on the S60, which a lot of goalies prefer, but this one's also used and rebuilt, so that could be the case. I do like the finger backhand better on the S60, I have to say. Just feels like it has more protection than the RVH. The size, though, I was actually shocked that the size is so close in comparison. So with the larger shadow T, you're mainly just getting area on the tip of the triangle at the top of the T, which can be good or bad. If a puck catches wrong there, the T could fold in. I don't see that a lot on shadow gloves, but it is something to think about. But you could catch the odd 5% more gloves just with the tip of that T, or even get a piece of it to get a whistle or get it up into the top netting. So let's measure these out here real quick. I'm going to put a dowel in that's the same size, same dowel for each glove at roughly the same point. Starting off with the S60, we go across here, and we've got 11 inches on the nose. Let's then check out the shadow, stretch it out here. This dowel almost doesn't fit in here because the glove's so big. The Bauer dowels are longer than ours and they fit much better. So here we go, thumb to fingers again. But I'm surprised this is actually less of a stretch than the ultrasonic. So as I'm making this video here, I'm a little confused. Gotta collect my thoughts and double check. But it's close to 11. Then I realized the fingers and that scoop on the S60, sorry, I called it the ultrasonic. It is close to that, pretty much the same thing. On the S60 is really helping those fingers come down and scoop the puck up. So I moved the dowel down a little bit further to open the glove up more, and I did get it to 11. So knowing that the width is the exact same when you get that dowel down there where it should be, and there's actually more of a gap. There's more room in the T, if you can see, for it to open up even wider. So the shadow glove naturally opens up on its own, but the S60 glove, once you open it up and have that presentation, it's pretty much a full circle pocket. The shadow definitely has a larger catching surface. There's no doubt about that. But the S60, overall, I was impressed, is not really, once stretched out, any smaller. It's just the shadow triangle that has more space in the T to take up that little extra room. And they took a little bit of room away from the palm so that you could have a little bit more basket size. And I'm pretty sure the shadow is the maximum for the legal limit of USA Hockey, Hockey Canada, and the NHL. So it's awesome that they maximize the size. I can't complain about that. When you look at the overhead, this is what I was talking about earlier. The S60 has this finger scoop, and you can see the fingers overlap clearly. So you kind of get a little bit more of that. For if you're a natural goaltender holding your glove low, or just in that hybrid goalie stance style, the S60, you're going to love it. The shadow has a little bit of that, but not nearly as much. So when you look at the top-down view here, you can see there's a little bit of overlap, but there's not much. It's more of a traditional 600 break glove, and it closes just wonderfully. The S60 kind of has a unique closure. At first, goalies don't love it because it doesn't match up. The T, the thumb, and the fingers don't line up directly. But that's kind of how it was designed, to get that scoop effect, and it funnels the pucks straight into the pocket. And there you have it. Every Bauer goalie glove break angle explained. Whether you're a Vapor 90 580, Flylight 590, or Shadow 600 goalie, Bauer's got something that matches your style. They even have a custom-only brake option, the S60. Let me know down in the comments which brake you use, or if you're thinking of switching to a new one. Don't forget to hit that like button if this helped you out. If you're looking to pick up a new glove or any kind of goalie gear, we're proud to be an affiliate of GoalieMonkey. I'll drop a link down in the description. If you use that link when you make your next gear purchase, it really helps support the channel and lets us keep bringing you more goalie content just like this. Thanks for watching. Of course, the best way to know what brake is right for you is to try them on. Unfortunately, not all of us are right next to a hockey store, but we do have a program for you. If you want to check out a loaner glove, let us know. We have tons of gloves in stock, and we can send out a demo to you for $75 USD. We cover shipping both ways, so you can try the glove before you buy it. Hopefully this breakdown helps you narrow it down. Don't forget to hit that like button if this helped you out. Subscribe for more goalie gear breakdowns. And as always, if you need some more out of your glove, reach out to us. We can turn it from bricks to butter.